charged up a bit. All right, all of that is situated here. Just getting set up. Do it like that. It's it's a little cold. Like it's a little more chillier, nippier than usual. It's a little cold, bro. So yeah, they look like they're doing all right now. Okay. Boom. Let's get everything going. I got some paper towels. Stay through, got some of those. I had to update my journal. Well, I had to do my notes. I'm probably just gonna screenshot the picture, put that into the doesn't matter. That's gonna turn anyway. That's 10. That's almost 10. Come on, bro. Okay. We gotta get everything kind of sort of set up. We own it, baby. We own it, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, no, babe, what is you doing? Okay. We got that. We got this and we got that and like this and like this and like that and like it was those. Yeah, we definitely gonna do the next episode 3, which is technically well, I don't know what I was gonna do for a season finale, but that's like technically like the last like planned episode for season 19. Okay, wait, these things, everything drop, expand, contract, and all that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got somebody, she's a cutie, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me, like it's a duty. Right by my side, night and day. Do da 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 da. All right, I think we got everything. Dog, cowgirl. When I say that, why you being weird to me? When I say that, when you was riding real slow, one hand on that, one hand on headboard, ride real slow. That's what I heard you say. I heard you say, I ain't got to pull out, I shoot club, you will have a kid. That's what I heard you say. She gonna ride it like a cowgirl. Okay, we're doing 2 silver, 1 blue. This the old price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. This the old price. This the price, it used to be this one. This one, they knew this one was busting. Now the price done went up. I should have gatekeep. I should have gatekept. I should have gatekept. Dang, bro. Ain't nobody gonna believe you when I figure out that it was whatchamacallit. I'll be like, oh yeah. It used to be $1.29. Ain't nobody gonna believe me though. But I got video proof. Cameras was around. Cameras was present. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You a little slow. Oh, whoa. Can't believe you're that slow. It's magic. Okay, you know what we say. Very unnecessary. Very intentional. Very cool. Let's do this. Can't believe it's not so. Very unnecessary, very intentional, very cool. All right, that's my, and I'm sticking with it. Hey, Bobos, they make your feet feel fine. Bobos, they cost $1.99. Yeah, hey, appreciate that, man. Hey, appreciate the gift, bro. Appreciate the gift, bro. Feel me? Appreciate that. Grazie. Grazie is how you say thank you in Italian. Grazie mille. Thank you very much. Domo arigato. Domo arigato. Shie. Danke. Obrigado. Hey, merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. De rien. De nada. Prego. Hey. Kick your shit like Mr. Miyagi. Very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. If you want to focus on aesthetics, you should be aesthetically pleasing. Can't believe it's not so. Why? I don't know why I sing that song. Who sings this song? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Oh, I heard Cat Williams and Nothing About Schools. All right, I gotta make sure I remember I say something about schools and Cat Williams. Those are two things. Two things can be true. I like when they be saying that. I'm like, yeah, so can three things and five things? A lot of things be true. A lot of things be true, baby. Can't believe it's not so. It's magic. Oh, whoa. Came in like a party in the USA. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. White people really put them on that. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Why didn't you just rip the seal off instead of cutting it? Very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. That is why. It is very unnecessary, very intentional, very cool. That's why. It had your goddamn motherfucking attention. You see that? Can't believe it's not so. Strike lucky strikes. Strike lucky strikes. Let's do that. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Rose gold. Rose gold seats. Playing no Atari. Bad, bad, bad. Whatever they say. Take the photos off on the Jeep. God damn. What Young Thug say? Bad, bad, bad. Beep, beep. That's me, nigga. Get back. Real dope boy. Don't know how to work a cash yet. A1's on feeling like Rocco. Big bit. Ayy. Kick your shit, Mr. Miyagi. You want smoke? It's chronic. Ayy. Ben, what's up? Ben? Today's date is Easter Sunday, 2026. Happy Resurrection Day. He rose again on the goddamn motherfucking third day. 72 hours later. Questo è soggetto 353. This is subject 353. The current time, it's a quarter to 10. Just say 9:75, damn. It's 9:45. Post Meridian Eastern Standard Time. Sono to copy of sono, Chief Gihareh. Yeah. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. Paulo Puligue. Benvenuti nella jungle di graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Pensieri Tangentiali. 4 minutes into the Thought Chat Show. Shout out to my co-host, Doggy and Bailey. Podcast We Cigar, Cigar Talk Podcast. Questo è soggetto 353. This is subject 353. Sono a tuo capo, io sono Mao Zedong, Kim Jong-il, Kim Il-sung, Mussolini, Genghis Khan, which is not even his real name, Castro, Fidel, Escobar. You thought darkness was your ally. You just merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it. More by it. Okay, but very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. Okay, we got two things to talk about. Two things to talk about. You just put Zippo lighter fluid all through your cigar. Shut the. You don't have to be. Oh, here we go. Let me get my chain out. Let's start dog walking bitches. Let's start dog walking bitches. We got hang out. Gotta start dog walking bitches. You just put Zippo lighter fluid all through your cigar. Gross. You don't have to be good at anything you enjoy doing. Don't let nobody sit here and try to tell you how you do what you do. They love the way I sit here and puff and smoke. Anybody watching you puff and smoke, bitch? Get the fuck off my goddamn channel. This goddamn motherfucking graffiti joint, you are not welcome here. Fuck up. Bitch ass mom made a bitch ass dad. What the fuck? I know your mama and dad ain't proud of you. They raised a bitch. God damn it. A player plays out. Can't believe it's not so. It's magic. Whoa. Okay. All right. Matt, I'm going in. I lost my mind. It's someone out there stranded. Why are you so dusty? Wipe your phone screen off. That's why I'm dusty. Your camera blurry. I'm dog walking bitches. Stop it. Stop fucking trying. You're trying too goddamn hard. I feel great. I feel amazing. You can't make me feel no other way. I don't care how you feel about me. What about me makes you actually insecure? Stop it. I'm dog walking bitches. It's Sunday. It's gonna come out every day. Anyway. Good riddance. The world does not need more people like you. We need to get rid of all people like you. You wanna hang? Here's the rope. Here's the rope. Get the fuck off my goddamn channel. I'm glad people that never met you. They're not gonna miss you. You're not gonna be missed. Do it quicker. You should have did it yesterday. I don't know why you still think about it. You took too long. You thought I was thought we was going to agree. Bitch, are you Christian? Are you Hindu? Are you Buddhist? Why the fuck does it matter? That's what you need to understand. The shit, it don't fucking matter. What the fuck are you? You need to just say you're agnostic because you don't know shit about shit. You can't prove nothing, not a goddamn thing. Whatever your joint is, I know more about what you ever think you believe in. And not only that, I don't want us to get to the point where it then gets to the point where you say or do something that really conflicts with whatever you believe in. Don't ask the dumbass questions. You don't talk about politics and religion, bitch. That's rude as hell. You don't do that. You don't talk about politics and religion. I've been this dusty. Let me see. How long have you been this dusty? Hold on. I'm dog walking these bitches. Put me on the timer, y'all. How quick we come back? How long you been this dusty? I'd say about 10 minutes. Because 10 minutes ago, your mom was sucking my dick. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I've been dusty since she hopped off my shit. Fuck up. Can't believe I hate everyone equal. Me too. But don't ever fucking talk to me again. Dog walking these bitches. Damn. Handling these bitches. Handling them bitches. Pale. So is your goddamn personality. Your personality is pale, bitch. You're not even fucking funny. One word ass answer. You a simple dry ass bitch. You a dry ass bitch. Your personality dry. Anyway. Okay. I gotta time this rightly. Okay, we're gonna talk about Cat Williams and the one jump. Okay. I don't know what to say about the one jump though. You gotta make sure it's in there. You gotta make sure it's in there. So, yeah, this is silver. The silver one is straight, you know what I'm saying? Straight tobacco. The blue one got a little flavor to it. Hey, right here. Shut the fuck up. So, why do you think Iran, Iraq? It's Iran, Iraq. You say Iran, Iraq, and then say Italy. It's Iran and Iraq. Why do you think they use Legos for the little propaganda? This generation is very scared. I am not whatchamacallit, looking forward to the next generation of future doctors and lawyers. I'm not sure doctors and lawyers gonna have to find they're gonna have to get a new title. Anyway, they said if it wasn't for shootings, they wouldn't know that we have schools. I'll say it again. It's Sunday, y'all let me preach, y'all let me teach, but the sun come up every day. It ain't Sunday. I mean, it is Sunday. They said if it wasn't for shootings, they wouldn't know we had schools. Damn! That shit was hard as hell. That's a bar. If it wasn't for shootings, they wouldn't know we had schools. Niggas is dumb as hell. Damn. The No Child Left Behind that Ben got gone. It's some succeeds out or something like that. It got worse and worse. How many accounts you gonna make? This is stalker activity. This is stalker activity, bruh. How many accounts you gonna make? How many times you gonna come back to my channel and keep studying my face? You wanna see me from the left side or the right side? Which side of my face you like better? Cause you just keep talking to me. How many times I gotta block you? This is stalker activity. What about me makes you wanna stalk me? Goodness gracious. You ain't have Flintstone vitamins. That's why you act like that. Goodness gracious, bruh. Moisturize? Damn, you made another goddamn account. Okay. You got, oh man. YouTube needs to figure out something to do about you. YouTube need to figure out something to do about you. You got another account. I'm like, hey, why can't you moisturize? Since you said that, I need a rose water allowance. You know how that one girl got a chicken allowance? That one guy got a chicken allowance. I need a rose water. Hey, what's your favorite color? What you mean, what's my favorite color? Don't you, I be wearing black and red and white. I got rose water. I got rose gold. Yellow. What do you got? Hey, roses, baby. Rose gold. They fucked that shit up when they made that. When they came out the rose gold, I said, oh shit nah. It's not so. It's magic. Oh. People, you are seeing a stalker in real life. You are seeing a stalker in real life. Oh man. This is why people be like, I'd rather be rich than famous. They don't want to be famous. Because it's somebody in this world that's just going to be just like that. And they got to try to make other people feel the same way about that. I already got gaming content. You not to be like, think before you speak. You need to search before you think. If you go on my goddamn shit, you're going to see Metroid and you're going to see Pokemon. We got gaming content and I caught it from third person point of view and first person point of view. And then I even got the regular footage from the Switch. I got gaming content and then music videos. Dog walking bitches. Shut the fuck up, god damn it. You do some gaming content. Make your shit better than mine. But don't compare yourself to me. That's what your fucking problem is. That's your problem right there. I be boy. Can't wait, it's not so. Boy, I tell you. Oh, we got one more. I need a shower. Oh, this is stalker activity in real life, man. God damn. I'm gonna give you something to stalk, bitch. I got more cigars. Nah, he just came back. I just had to lit it again. I got more cigars, bitch. I just lit my wrist. I got time. I ain't got no watch on. Stop playing with me. Dog walker. I ain't got a broom to clean up your mentality. But people are seeing in real life, in real time. Just understand, I'm going to keep doing this just long enough. Somebody eventually is going to walk into your space and figure out that you stalking me. You're going to get caught today. I'm going to do this long enough so you get caught doing what you're doing. I got more cigars on the way. Anyway. Cat, when he was talking about Michael Jackson, he was like, no good story starts with a coma. No good story ends with a coma. No good story starts with a coma. And then he was like, I don't know how Michael Jackson sleep, he laid down, but I'm pretty sure it was fancy, right? So he went to Michael Jackson sleep. And then he was like, so you telling me, they said Michael Jackson was in a coma, okay. He said, I'm gonna come back to that. They then said, so you telling me he got up, injected himself with the promethazine, and went back to sleep. So he paid somebody to do something he could do himself? The story sound fucked up. This story ain't right. The story ain't right. Mahalo. Aloha. Mahalo. What's the other? Ohana. If you ask me if I can see your comment, I will probably block you because that means you've been saying things I just like. There was nothing to sit here. I'm either not responding to it or it already is on my block word list and I don't care to respond to it. And then if you ask me for my fucking attention, I don't want or need your attention. You should not want or need mine. Don't act like that at all. Don't say anything that makes any type of reference to like you wanting or needing my goddamn attention. I will block the fuck out of you. I don't like that shit. Very annoyed, very pissed the fuck off, very antisocial on social media. I was D&D in real life, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, hi, all of those were, I don't like the small talk. Skip the small talk. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Skip the small talk. Don't nobody care about that. Waste the time. Wahini. Term for female that's close to you. All right, y'all. I ain't got to speak Swahili, but I got a Wahini. Okay, that means I got a bit right beside me. Talking lively. I'm on live stream. Not by the river, but it is a stream. What if Lil Wayne be like? Very Lil Wayne coded. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we gotta get through this one. These is the Silver Janks, bro. They alright. They ain't got no flavor. It's just straight tobacco. Straight tobacco, baby. It's a little strong, bro. Oh, you got mild, medium, and full. It's definitely medium. It's definitely medium. The blue one, that's real soft flavor. It ain't that. I take the mild, medium to interpret it different. Mild, medium, and full is just how strong that. This is medium. You got what you call this. See, you do it too much. I already do it, man. Just stop it. I'm gonna just go ahead and block you. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm gonna just go ahead and block you because you don't have enough whatever it is. It's weird. I don't like that. I don't like whatever that is that you got going on. It's fucking weird. Go find something to do. Go find something else to do. I don't know. There's just so many activities that you could just personally, partake in. I ain't changed my world pipe in a minute. Can I still do it? I put this wallpaper. Lord Raiden wins. Every man got a weakness, I tell you. But it was that angle right there. It was at this moment. I knew. It's okay to play in the snow sometimes. Snowboarding's putting a lot of great effort. I'm not asking for a friend. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I ain't had a bad, boy, I tell you what, boy, she be in the gym every day. Sometimes you need 3. You just can't have one. Because you just can't, they say, they say, you gonna get 80% what you want from one person. They're gonna miss 20%. So you need 2 people to fill in the 10%. We got new merch on the way. We got more unboxing. We got more unboxings this, coming up this week. It's gonna be for sure. More to combat different. Oh, yeah, man. So is. We got new merch on the way, man. New merch on the way, literally. It's literally on the way. It got shipped out yesterday. So I always thought of 2 things. Think about school and the Cat Williams ain't. Oh, and then, I didn't know you could do that. What? You can, when you go to plug your phone in for it to charge, you can change that sound. That's very like old school Android days type of junk. You gotta, whatever the sound is, you gotta save it to your camera roll. Then move that to your files. Boy, if you need to convert it from MP4 or whatever to MP3, say that to your files. The rest of the steps in the video. Mm, I got a couple of. I got that was the. This one was the one I did the first time. No, yeah. This was because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put on it, so I put a whole bunch of stuff on it. So that was that. Hold on, do I got another picture of that one? I should somewhere, but it ain't watching all right. So that's that and that. But I got another one coming this week. We're gonna do a merch unboxing. We'll do a merch unboxing, man. It's gonna be alright. We gotta do. I got a couple more ideas cooking. Just the marinating. We get the marinate. Sleep on that. Man, I knew it though. It rained today, but then like it wasn't windy yesterday. It wasn't as windy. It's like it's getting windy. It's getting a little cold. It is early. It's only 10:03. I decided not to. Well, I mean, helped out a little bit. It made me feel a little bit better. Let's sit in the sauce, get the spice. Made me feel a little bit better. The person didn't know me from Candy Pate. It was like, yo, you want something for the Dollar Tree? Yeah. Can I get one thing or two? Can I get one or two things? I was like, all right, man, let me get the chips and the drink, bro. Give me that energy, man. I was like, you know what? It's gonna be all right. Now the rest of this, now tomorrow is gonna be a little bit finessing, just a little bit, but it's gonna be all right. We have to live with the delusion. Yesterday was my delusional day. Oh, we have to live with the consequences of delusion right now, and it's gonna be okay. You're gonna survive. You'll be all right. Sometimes just think about it like that. If you know, you be like, okay, I want to do this. I don't know if I should do this. And you know your delusion is kicking in. You know it's your delusion. You're like, oh man, I don't know if I should do it. I can't. I really want to do this. Just say, will I survive? I will survive. Hey. So we're actually kind of sort of moving kind of decently. We're about 7 away from 360. But I needed to hit 360 on 5 days ago to average 4 a day. But we're catching up to that very quick, though. We're catching up to that very quick. I mean, if you have it 6 a day, that's literally my problem, though. When would it intersect? When would it intersect? That's the actual math problem. I actually kind of want to solve it. So, if we just assume that at 4 a day, you would be at we gotta have 4x, right? Because that's just 4 a day, equal to, right now, we're at 3. Let's just, there's gonna be a whatchamacallit, 2 a day, 3 if it's rough. That's what I'm talking about. Because then you ain't even mad. Then you ain't even mad, right? Then it's like, that's the beauty in it. I love that, right? I do 2 a day, 3 if it's rough. That way, you know what? As soon as, because it's always one thing, right? Is that it be that one thing, or it's a couple things. As soon as you're like, yep, today's the 3 cigar day. And then you ain't even mad. Everything after that, it's that last straw. That last straw is like, yeah, it's a 3 cigar day. It's a 3 cigar day. And then after that, there's not one daggone thing because you be like, yeah, I got 3 cigars coming today. It don't matter what nobody say. It don't matter what else happened. I'm having 3 cigars, and you just the rest of the day be like, I just know. As soon as I get out of here, 3 cigars. I just know it. The extra one, boy. The first one, fuck them niggas. The second one, I'll be alright. The third one, I don't even know what happened today. I'm ready for tomorrow. It'd be just like that. Second one. Last one. Yeah, I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm good. Don't you need to ask me about my day. It was cool. You like that. But my y-intercept is 353. And then I say 6 a day. No, it's because I'm starting off later. So actually, the y-intercept for the 4x one should be 360 because at the 90-day mark. But I got to figure out where I was at 90, at date on March 31st. On March 31st, I got to figure out where I was at. And actually, this is not even like, this might be a super duper type of math problem. Like, it's still algebraic, but no. I'm saying my rate is 6. So I got to say 6x plus whatever I had on the 90-day mark, March 31st. And then for the 4 a day would have been at 360 already. And then it's plus 4x each day. And then figuring out when will those two intersect. That's an actual math problem. We can figure out. And if I knew how many I had on the 90th day, which I do know, I made a video, but I'm not sure the exact number. All you gotta do from there is whatever number I subtracted with. No. Let's do the x's. Do I do the x's first or do the numbers first? Let's do your x's first. So subtract 4x, and then from the 6x, that's 2x. Then subtract however many I had on the 90-day mark, and subtract 360 minus that number, and then divide by 2. After that many days, that will be how many I would need. After that many days is when I would catch up to averaging 4 a day. If you consistent, they will slowly. Why is it slowly? You know how long I've been consistent? You know how many days, weeks, hours, minutes? 9,674 minutes. I don't like musicals, but Grease is okay, and Hamilton is okay, cause it's like actually like that jump pretty decent. Hamilton is, I ain't gonna lie, Hamilton decent. Oh gosh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Bro, you would think if you be outside all day, you would think at some point you'll get immune to this. So as I was saying, Hamilton is an okay musical. Grease is an okay musical. I don't like musicals. But then there was this one, I'm not sure, whatever the movie that was, 9,675 minutes. I don't know. Some people actually, that probably did teach a lot of people how many minutes were in a year. But being consistent, baby. Get you what you want. Consistency gets you what you want. No. Is it persistence get you what you want? Consistency keeps it. Big Tinny up in this mug. Okay. Big Tinny up in this mug. Hope everyone having a blessed evening for sure. Okay. You for Tennessee? Tennessee. Do you drink? I drink water. I'm a plant. I need water. Drink water and live. So I drink water and tea. Do you drink? If I'm out somewhere important with my family, like if I'm hanging out with anybody haven't seen in a while, like we just passing them joints around. I don't know how much you're gonna be passing stuff around. We don't pass the cigars around. That's one thing. Them cigarette people real friendly. When a rose in a cornfield is a weed. Weed is a botanical slur. They just pass. They real friendly cigar. This mine. That's a good stick. See, us men are very simple. No, this is a nice rock. You got to see it, man. Picked up a nice rock and kept it forever. So you know it's loaded out, guys. Said the facts. Upper respiratory infection. I can't stand Rent. Oh, Rent. Is that the name of it? Rent. Okay. I think that's the name of that movie because I was about to say it's called High School Musical, but I was like, nah, that shit called High School Musical. I ain't never seen High School Musical. Rent. I never. 5,675. You can say anything. 9,000, 10, 10, 10. 10,400,000,000,000 minutes. Just make sure it fits in the melody. It fits. It goes together. It goes together like the weather. All right, people. This was what? 353? This is 353. But that's an even number. So you know that only means what? Rubs hands like Birdman. You know that only means one thing. This the remix, baby. So I'm at this show the other day. I got her number, called her up. Like, what you doing? She say, nothing. I say, what's good? She say, not much. I say, guess what? She say, what's up? I say, I think we should hook up. She say, I say, what? She say, what? I say, but. Why you stuck? She say, fuck. I say, who? She said, not you. I said, then who? She said, you know. I know what? You know who? I said, I do. She said, you do. I said, I do, but I really don't. Very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. I said, I do, but I really don't, because it's you that I really want. Girl, we grown. If we ain't going to treat you right hand, then I ain't going to treat you wrong left hand. That's my word. Best way to keep your word is to not give it. That's what Napoleon said. Best way to keep your word is to not give it. That's my word. She heard so many lies, she don't know what's true or not. Shorty like a valet service. I swear she been through a lot. I don't know about that. If your shorty been through a valet service, what Gucci Man say? Gucci Man said, like a bus. Next 15, another one coming. I don't know if she been ran through like a valet to get the Carfax, the whole facts. Oh man. She was like a valet service. I swear she been through a lot. But I put her car in park. And never let her cry alone. I listened to a heartbeat. Gotta play my favorite song. This is Questo e Soggetto. Questo e Soggetto 354. This is subject 354. Relatore capo. Io sono Chief Gihareh. I might use the black one. No, whoa. The next one 355. Yeah, we gotta use this one again for the 355. It's a remake, baby. So I made this show the other day. Who's your favorite rapper? Who your favorite rapper though? Who your favorite man? Who your favorite rapper? Who your favorite rapper? Stop playing with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Look back at very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. Ain't no rhyme or reason. I'm the reason. Turn your something into a house to choose. I got a Greek freak. She called me Antetokounmpo, Suada Lupo, Madu Nuto. I'm the maestro, Bada Minuto. So whatever. Lil Wayne said that. 6'7". Real G's moving sounds like lasagna. Real P's moving sound like Psalms. It ain't tricking if we got it. So what you asking for? Put it in my pocket. Proper instruction managing people. You ever daydream? Hell no. The 1976, I wasn't born. Baseball, take me out to the ball game. I'll go to the baseball game. Chad Ochocinco be like, he gonna eat a glizzy. All right, brother, that's on you. You can't eat them hot dogs and in public like that. But no stirred and no chup. No stirred and no chup. Use my free will. I'm gonna start saying chup and stirred. Just a raw dog and a glizzy is crazy in public, bro. I gotta find that video. The man talking about being a man. And then the dude behind him in the video, I don't know if it was a cucumber, I don't know what it was. He was like, I'm over here talking about being a man. You just can't be doing it. You just eating that cucumber like, what the fuck? He walked off camera. I said all that to say, I don't know what happened in the 1976 World Series. Was Babe Ruth playing? And what could have been? I don't know what could have been. All we know is what did. We don't talk about coulda, woulda, shoulda, baby. We just do. Ain't no if and it's just it is what it is until it ain't what it ain't. Don't you have a McDonald's to crash out in over some free sauce? Fuck is that? What the fuck are you trying to say? Was that a what the fuck type of man? Don't think too goddamn hard, bro. Don't think too goddamn hard. I need you to not think. I need you to not think and just do for the rest of your life. Just take about at least one day of your life to not think so much, because that shit was, what the fuck did you just say? I feel like you thought about it. I want you to do the opposite of whatever the fuck you just did. However you got there to that moment, don't do that shit no more. He has risen. Ain't no proof. Ain't no goddamn proof. Ain't no goddamn proof. Somebody robbed the tomb, baby. They don't even know where that nigga was buried at. They do got that one picture of the house. It's in the cave. Cave house kind of cool in 2026, though. I don't know. I ain't no real estate agent, but them houses cool. Them, like, the house is really made inside of the mountain. All the walls is just mountain. I can't even, I'm trying to explain this to you. It's just like a cave. It's almost like living in a cave. But then it's fancy and it got the furniture and the electricity. It's really nice. You gotta be good at nothing you enjoy doing. Don't listen to nobody trying to tell you how to do what you do. Just do it. Anybody who puff and who does that third, they just puff. They just mind their business. That's what most other people do. Most people, I don't think. I don't know. Because these are semantics. These are the small, y'all, you try to find something to complain about. Because I don't think I'll be watching a video. Let me try to see. When I critique the way they cut it, the way they puff it, I wouldn't do all that shit. I don't think that's what my comment would be about. I'll just be like, I'll make my own video, be like, would I do a V cut? Would I do a straight cut? Would I do a punch cut, a whole punch? Why would I do that? It depends on the cigar, right? It would depend on which cigar I'm doing. And the time, the place, and the moment, and the context. If I ain't got my cutter there, I just go, it's just shit like that. It's shit like that. If it's windy outside, what the fuck am I gonna use matches? It's gonna blow the wind out. I'm gonna use my Zippo. It's windproof. Why would I try to use the cedar wood every goddamn day? Why every cigar needs that much fucking attention? That's you. You do that. I want you to use every time you puff a cigar. I want you to use your goddamn cutter. I want you to use cedar wood, and I want you to use matches every goddamn time. And then when you get to the point of realizing that's too much goddamn work, I want you to shut the fuck up and realize, you know what? I probably shouldn't have said shit. Because that's too much goddamn work to do every fucking time for every cigar. Matter of fact, I want you to find a cheap cigar. I want you to find a cheap 70-cent cigar. And every time you go to light a cheap 70-cent cigar, I want you to have cedar wood, a cutter, and I want you to be outside. I want you to be outside with cedar wood and a cutter and matches. And don't matter what the weather is. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's windy. I want you to try to light your cheap ass 70-cent cigar with a cutter, matches, and cedar wood outside. I don't care what the weather conditions. I don't care if it's rainy, windy, hail, rain, sleet, snow. I want you to try to light that cigar up with cedar wood and matches and a cutter for a cheap 70 every goddamn time. And I want you to puff 1,000 of those. I want you to do that 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Who's doing that? Who's doing it? Just tell me. You show me one YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to call it. You show me one person in this world that is puffing a 70-cent cigar outside in the rain, in the snow, with cedar wood and matches. I want you to try that. And I want to see if you would give up. I want to see your determination. Now, I've been in the snow. I've been in the rain. With these cheap daggone muff, I've been in the wind. But I was not using that. I just decided I didn't want to go the difficult route just to get lit up. I just don't think I would take that much time just to start. I don't think I would take that much time just to start. Hey, there you go. The best one is the one you enjoy. Don't matter the cut. We just trying to get this thing lit up, man. Annuals, 100 joints a year. I already got 1,000 a year. What? 1,000 cigars year of the year. Can't wait. We on pace. If there's one thing, I'm on pace for 1,000. Low key, we on pace for 12. We're on pace for 1,200 actually. We're on pace for 1,200. For sure. I do remember saying that. We could definitely hit 1,200 at the rate we're going. And that means at the end of this month, 1,200 is just 100 a month. Well, when you say it that way, 1,200 is just 100 a month. And so we're not even halfway through this month. And we already, you see what I'm saying? By April 15th, I will need to be at 350. We 10 days before that. See, I just be thinking like, it just be like, do one small thing, right? Just to make it a little bit better. Just one small thing, just a little bit better. Today we got some napkins. Because yesterday, it was just unbearable. Unbearable, man. But yeah, I haven't seen anything. Everything been kind of quiet. As far as everything goes, like I ain't heard nothing, seen nothing. The last headline news was the Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane thing. We could talk about Afro, but somebody said that to me today. Somebody said, Happy Easter. And I thought about saying, Happy Jelly Bean and Egg Day. But I was like, Happy Resurrection. They was like, hey, and I walked off. I don't know why they said it though. I don't know what was going on. And then outside of that, yeah, that was it. It was a regular day with that. Got a jet. Enjoy the cigar. Ohana. Rocket power. Rocket power. Jimmy Neutron, got a blast. Yeah. You gotta get that one point in life where you start saying certain things, not even what you call it, but actually like in conversation in real life in person. Like I just never knew somebody said that actually in real life in person. Like that's I text that, but I don't actually say that. Got a blast. Nah, them people, you be like, what did it just say? It's weird, bro. You know what I saw? A worm. I saw a worm yesterday. And I think that's what that. Well, at least I've been seeing worms lately. The worms are back outside. Think about it. Think about it. When the last time you seen a worm? All right. Okay. It's a thing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Haven't seen a worm in a while. You for sure haven't seen a worm in a long time. We will still eat exotic bird. What the hell? What okay. Your first one? You're skating on thin ice, buddy. What exotic bird do people eat? Or was people ever eating? All we was eating was Fruit Loops. That doesn't mean we was eating Toucan Sam. What the hell is an exotic bird? What makes a bird exotic? It ain't that. I'm now gonna block the word bud. Everything that's related to everything else is just gotta get blocked. You gotta stop doing that. Stop. There's this thing called association. Your simple-minded, dumbass brain can only associate one thing with whatchamacallit. Oh, you gotta keep relating shit back to what you know. You doing on no other shit. Or don't put you like it's just a good thing. Either I say this before, and I say it again. I do not remember like when would you learn something? Yeah, it's very gay. Don't say that to another man, bitch. You don't know me, and I'm glad. Maybe people never met you. Say that fucking shit. But your girlfriend, she swallowing is her favorite form of birth control. That's why I appreciate it. That's why. You gotta be careful though, cause she got a praise kink, and it don't matter where she get her bone. It don't matter what man she's next to. She knows that when she swallow, he gonna be gratified. You know what I'm saying? Satisfied, and she can put a smile on any man's face because she gonna swallow. So you gotta be careful how them eaters, bro. She gonna be unloyal. That's just why she got a praise king. It don't matter who she get it from, cause she ain't girl with no daddy. But no, I don't. Like nobody taught me or told me what a cigar was or is. Same with the cigar pipe. But you kind of just grow up and you live life and you know it's not this or it's not that. You know it's different from this, that, and the third. And so I understand that everybody doesn't have the same brain or heart and this, that. But I wouldn't walk up to somebody and I'm like, yeah, that's not this. I know it's not. I just know it's not. But that's what get me because you know it's not. And so to then proceed to say, my one thing is like, I don't know how, I just kind of sort of like, you just know like, oh, that's a cigar. Like, I feel like there's like intuitive information and knowledge. Like, that's a cigar. Like, you know it's that. You know the word. And you know what it is without knowing. Without nobody telling you and teaching you. So, you just know it ain't the other shit, bro. And so I don't like when simple-minded ass gotta come up here and say, and try to relate it to the simple shit that you do. Because all you got to do is make your own drink. Go do your own drink and do your stuff. And let people critique you. Man, let people critique you right here. Because those are the little whatchamacallits, right? Everybody, whatchamacallit. Everybody knows the one thing, like, oh man, whatever I just said and did, if somebody had said and did that to me, how it would make me feel. And that right there automatically makes you talk and treat to somebody a certain way. Because they know that if somebody would have said or did the same exact thing to them, how they would react. No, that shit ain't cool. That ain't shit you want to hear. No, that shit ain't shit. But then we got the LOL cow. You got the LOL cow. And Shorty she didn't want to be a LOL cow because she was like, people got her out here doing anything. And they use you for their entertainment to laugh. They use you for their entertainment to laugh. I gotta cover that. Let me see what the question gonna say. Okay. Movie. Okay, I already answered this question. Every man should see Scarface. Here we go. You all a bunch of fucking assholes. You wanna know why? Because you don't have the guts to be who you wanna be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So what that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. See me? I don't have that problem. See me? I always tell the truth, even when I lie. And say good night to the bad guy. Last time you see a bad guy like this coming through, I tell you. Every man should see Godfather. That I cannot do. I can't remember the last time you invited me over for a cup of tea. Even though my wife is the godmother to your only daughter. And then you think you come in here, you don't even think to call me Godfather. You say, Don Corleone, give me justice. That is not justice. Your daughter is still alive. You asking me for blood, for murder. Well, I understand. You didn't need a friend like me. You found paradise in America. You had a doctor friend in New York. You had a lawyer friend in Jersey. You didn't need a friend like me. You see, if we was on good terms, the person who disrespected your daughter, they would already be handled. This wouldn't even be a situation. Because if they disrespect you, they would have disrespected me, and this would already be handled. But we not that cool. I'll tell you what we'll do. Buonasera, buonasera means good evening in Italian. One day, and that day may never come, I'll ask you to return a favor. Consider it a favor. Thank you, Don Corleone. Thank you, Godfather. Prego. Prego means you're welcome in Italian. Every man should see American Gangster. Listen, man, I'm gonna need you to stop walking around here calling it whatever you calling it. It's blue magic. Whatever you putting out there, you don't need to cut it up. You don't need to do nothing else to it. It's good as is. It's pure. You don't need, it's blue magic. It's a brand name. I stand behind it. I guarantee it. They don't need to know me if they don't know me more than the person they know, the person who runs General Mills or Pepsi or Cola. It's a brand name. I stand behind it. So what you gonna call it something different? I don't give a fuck what you call it. Just don't call it blue magic. Why they walking around here naked? So they don't steal nothing. That's $25,000 alpaca. You understand? You don't rub that. You don't rub that shit. You block that shit. Put a motherfucking club soda up there. From now on, nobody talk to me directly. You understand? And never on the phone, damn it. And if you want to talk to me, you talk to Huey. Huey, you talk to me. And take them motherfucking shades off. Every man should see American Gangster. What's my fourth one? You got American? Oh, Goodfellas. You think I'm funny? Funny how? You got pinched. You ain't tell them nothing. You did good. You think I'm funny? Funny how? You think I'm here for your amusement? You think I'm a clown? Ain't no graveyards in the desert. But that's Casino. Casino, a decent movie too. In Casino, he tell her come through. They talking about this and that, boom, boom, boom. And then he like, yeah, just... Casino cool too. What's his name? What's his name in Casino? He got... Okay, in Goodfellas, he, what do you do? In Goodfellas, he got a hot temper. So there's one thing, with certain movies and certain stuff, you're supposed to analyze something like the characters and whatnot. So like in Godfather, Sonny was hot-headed. So you'd be wondering like, why don't they tell Sonny to do this and the third? But Sonny is a hothead. You need to be level-headed when you like handling business and being very diplomatic. So in Goodfellas, one of the things was, his name ain't Paulie, but whatever his name is, Nicky? I don't know. It ain't Jimmy. The other guy, the shorter guy. So he a hothead. He ends up whacking the other guy. And then later in the movie, he supposed to be a made man, but they end up whacking him. It's like, remember he did this, remember he wasn't supposed to do that, because that was a made man. He wasn't a made man at the time, so that was against the rules, so it just had to happen. That's how it had to go like that. You see what I'm saying? But he was a hothead. He really didn't have to do what he did, but he did it anyway. So he paid for it. He did better in I liked his kid. I liked as an actor, he did better in Goodfellas than he did in Casino. In Casino, that jank not cool, man. Simping, not pimping. In Casino, what'd he do? So the one guy, he see the girl. Mind you, the essence in which he sees her is not already good. You don't be feeling like you could change somebody. But she got habits and she got this and the third, boom, boom, boom. She ends up, so he end up marrying her, right? He asked her to marriage and she She tell her, that ain't my thing. She was like, he was like, you can grow to love me. All right. Then she motivated by money. It's just a thing. She had somebody who was already pimping, not simping. You know what I'm saying? She don't wanna figure out what to do with the money. You hold the money till the money got a job. That's what Young Thug say. She don't want to figure out what to do with the money, but she'll go out there and get the money. She bring it back to the man. He do whatever with the money, as long as everything good and this and that third. She just bringing in the money. She get to him to spend it how he want to spend it. She talked to this nigga on her wedding day. Already. On her wedding day, she called him talking about whatever. Then, so her husband got to go talk to him like, stay away from my wife. You shouldn't even have to be doing that. Then, the other guy, this is why I bring this up. She motivated by money. What the other guy do? The one guy, like I just told you in Goodfellas, I liked his character, I liked his acting better in Goodfellas. And because Casino, they're a little bit older, and you can just kind of tell his age and just kind of like going through his stuff. It's a little bit forced, but it's okay. It doesn't detract too much away from the movie and his character. But in Casino, he got like this type of role where he not really the big man on, you know what I'm saying, this and third. So Ace, okay, since we just talked about it, bro. So Ace, Casino. I think the director is Michael Scorsese. So Ace is Jimmy in Goodfellas. And Ace is Jimmy in Goodfellas. So in Casino, he is put in a position, he wants to do things the right way, but things be happening, so he kind of like finessing. Case in point, they put him in a position to run the casino. He don't have the license to run the casino. So they just say, apply for it. It's gonna take how long to get approved and whatnot, but you ain't gotta really worry about that as long as you apply for it. And then the title and this and the third, those are just paperwork. Oh, damn. Like I said, he ran a casino, but he see a shorty on the camera cheating at the tables. And he cornered her and talked to her. Eventually ends up making, and again, he goes to propose to her, makes her his wife. I told you that part of that stuff. And damn. Is at one point, his wife wants out. Now, the one thing about the wife, you can hate her or you can just send a third, but she's honest. She's initially honest. Before she betrays or do anything, she's initially honest. Which makes you then like, you may not like her, but you be like, all right, she did say this. When he proposed to her, she said, I don't want to get married. I'm not destined to the third. She, like, you know what I'm saying? She said that. She said it from the get-go. She said she wanted out the marriage. She said she wanted a divorce. And then if you're not about to let her out, you're going to try to make it work with her, she already done said. So she go talk to the other guy. I'm not sure his name, Nikki. The one guy I just told you got whacked in in Goodfellas because he took out the main man when he wasn't a main man. He shouldn't have did that. Now, in this movie, now let's get back to his character. So Ace is trying to do things legitly, trying to. But he marries a whore. So the other guy, when he comes over though, I think he get fired or something like that. I forget. But so he then is like this guerrilla tactic, mob boss type John, and he just do like he go through like he gonna drill a hole in the wall and get the money out of this one place or something. Like he doing that type of stuff. He's strong arming the casinos and whatnot. So he doing some like under the table, this and the third. And they still he make things hot. But then it come that one point in time. And he get with dude's wife. Now I'm not sure if she's the one necking him up in the car. But I do remember that scene. He was like, oh yeah. I think so though. Now I'm not sure how many times. I think there was like 1 or 2 times. But he say something to her on some like, basically, I don't know. I'm not sure. Either one, he was trying to make it hot, or he wasn't trying to make it hot. And he was like, "All right, don't go say do this and the third, boom, boom, boom." Or it was on something like, "Go, yeah, do this and the third." One of them messes up. The wife, dude was like, "Yeah, I got this much money over in this account and this and the third." She go to try to take the money out the account and just run off with it. But dude got with his wife like once or twice. And it's actually all up in the joint, man. Casino's a 3-hour movie. American Gangster is a 3-hour movie. Godfather's like a 3-hour movie. It ain't for the ADHD people. They was like, yeah, y'all saying certain movies not good because y'all got ADHD and can't pay attention. Character analysis. Can't fault the movies nowadays because they gotta cater to like people with low attention spans. Ain't nobody focused on character development. They can't build up a plot. You know, one of the things like in Goodfellas, you know what the movie starts off with? Him as a kid, watching all the gangsters in suits. You see that right there? Gangsters, mob bosses, mafia in suits. They in suits. Running a pizza shop. And he was like, ever since I was a kid, I didn't want to be a president. I wanted to be a gangster. So it shows him as a kid. Character development. Grow up, you see somebody change. You see him as a kid. And then he starts making deliveries for the pizza shop. But then he started doing other forms of business. He go to the trucks. They get the cigarettes off the truck. And then they sell that. At one point, though, he a kid selling cigarettes. He get pinched. Pinch means you gotta go to court. You go to jail, get locked up. See the kid selling cigarettes. And so as a kid, you see him, and then, you know, he working for the pizza shop in the mafia. He stopped going to school. His grades started slipping. This where you see his mom and his dad. He tries to say, whatchamacallit? You see him get in trouble about the report cards. So what do? He go to the pizza shop. He say, listen, Paulie, my mom's just coming down hitting me about my grades and my report card. And he said, you know what? You don't got to worry about that no more. This is what we're going to do. Because when he got pinched, he ain't tell nobody. You got pinched, you did good. You ain't tell. You ain't snitch. So then he goes to, so what does Paulie do? They tell the man, hey, don't deliver no more report cards to this house. So now his mom and dad don't get on with him about no grades no more. And he keeps selling cigarettes. Now he in there good with the pizza shop. He doing good. He can grow up, be a man. So we see him as a kid, and then from there, as a man, now he doing things. But he ain't no, this ain't the last Don DeMarco. It ain't no Donnie Brasco situation. You know what I'm saying? He get in there, and then the whole thing with the Goodfellas, they had this whole plan and scheme. You know what I'm saying? At first they was pushing cigarettes. After they started pushing cigarettes, then they start they go for the big heist, the big kahuna. They go for the big kahuna, and daggone, there's a lot of people. Samuel L. Jackson in this movie too. You know what I'm saying? Samuel L. Jackson do the truck. They got all these people in this for this whole little thing. They get away with it. Now once they get this money, they say, listen, man, you got this money, don't go around here spending, don't go make the scene hot. Don't be doing that a third. What people do? His wife come in with a mink dress. What you doing? Why she got a mink dress? You making this shit hot, bruh. You pull up in a Lamborghini? Bruh, why y'all buying all this stuff and spending all this money? You're not supposed to have this money. You ain't never had money like this. This why you acting like this. Then, so Jimmy don't like this. Jimmy like, oh, hell no, these niggas messing up the plan to make shit hot. So Jimmy take everything to his own hands. He start getting everybody whacked. This person, that person, get them all gone. And then he getting the money back from them. Like Grand Theft Auto. You know how you sleep, you pull over next to the joint? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You pull up on the corner. Hey, baby, you want this and that? Yeah, get in the car. Wicker, wicker, wicker. She get out the car. Bang, bang. Fa, fa, fa. Get my money back, bitch. Drive off. Get a new car. You know what I'm saying? Get the money back. That's what Jimmy was doing. Jimmy got the money back from everybody. Everybody was in the third boom, boom. Then, the one thing about Goodfellas, though, the one shorty, it's one, okay, the girl said this, a woman said this, I ain't said it, or I just repeat what the woman said. The woman was like, a lot of women confuse love with a man giving up his nature for her comfort. I'm just gonna say that it is. You can let that fly over your head. You can start dugging if you want to, but you know what I'm saying when I say that. If you know, you know. Yuck. Somebody thought that was a goofy laugh. Anyway, going back. So then, so his wife, the one that he originally married, he be like, I think he took her on a. No, I don't think he took her on a date or something. What happened with it? I don't think he was with the date or something like that. Then I think he came. Oh, I think she stood him up. No, I think he stood her up. I think it's supposed to be a double date. Let me get my next one, bro. Let's go to the next one. My phone on 10%. Okay, we done went through 2. Okay, all right, here we go. Very unnecessary, very intentional, very cool. That thing just fell out like that. I don't know about that, man. Can't believe it's not so. It's magic. Very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. Can't believe it's not so. It's magic. Oh, whoa. So, from there, we're gonna get back to the movie. We're talking about Goodfellas. How to get his wife. His name might have been Tommy or Nicky. I'm gonna just run with Nicky. I think. And Jimmy. I don't even remember the main character name. Alright. Questo è soggetto 355. Questo è soggetto 355. This is subject 355. We're talking about Goodfellas. How to get his wife. All right. So, he said, hey, very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. Oh. He said, the short guy, I forget his name, the short guy. Yeah. Hey, man, I want to take this girl on a date. But in order to go on a date, she want to bring her friend. Her friend needs a date. Can you come with me? I don't want to go on a date. Just come with me, do this for me, do me a solid. All right. We go on a date. Actually, they go on a date. He goes with him. And he don't show up. He don't show up to the date. So then, he had, when they go to, you know what I'm saying, pull up, he said, where was he? He said, I don't know, we can figure find him. They go find him. He said, she pull up to him. She said, don't you ever stand me up again. Psh. They said, oh, you understand? She's like, don't you ever stand me up again. Psh. Well, then they actually, it's either that or there's another one where it's like, they go on a date and he be like, how's the date? 2-on-2. But he trying to get out of it. He don't want to be there. So while they ordering entrees, he like, bring me the check, I'm ready to go. What you got here? Where you going? I gotta go. Sorry, I had a thing to do. I told you I got business to handle. I got somewhere to be. I got things to do. I don't want to be here. So they ordering food, he ordering the check. I gotta go. Either way, she smacks him. Then she's like, don't you ever stand me up again, this, that, third. Who do you think you are? Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. He ends up taking her on another date, though. Yeah. Okay, I got you. He was like, my fault. He ended up taking her on a date. At some point, she called him. And she say, her neighbor liked her, though. I get what her neighbor do. But he do something that a man should not do. Yeah, I said. So she called him. She said, hey, my neighbor at this and the third. He said, okay, where you at? I'm going to come right there. He come over. Pistol whip. Talk to her again. Touch her again. You even look at her motherfucking direction, it's going to be a lot more repercussions and consequences. Mitch, you understand? Then he go back across the street to her. She was watching from the window. Oh, shit. Then she, oh, he coming over here. He come back. He say, here, hold this. She hold the gun. The other thing that's in this movie, too, is character narration. You hear their voices. So, and what they thinking. So she'd be like, at this moment, she was like, most women would probably be scared and they would not go any further. But she was like, but me, something about it, I liked it. So I had to stick it through. Got to see it through, my boy. Oh, they ended up getting married. dope stuff, bro. You got to see their house. Water beds. Mirrors on the ceiling. Mirrors on the wall. Somebody posted that today. Somebody was like, they got mirrors on the ceiling to make your house, to make your room look more spacious. People in the comments was like, yeah, makes the room more spacious, you say? Got it. Everybody else was like, social engineers. Construction's like, that thing gonna fall on y'all head and it's just an accident waiting to happen. So some people just like, the mirror gonna fall off the wall. Other people was like, I know what you're doing. Somebody was like, I got 6 kids now. I got 4 ceiling windows. Now I got 6 kids. So, towards the end of that movie, though, Shorty do, his wife, if she ain't do things the right way, Jimmy would have got her too. Remember, Jimmy was getting to everybody. Jimmy was like, I got a nice dress for you. Come on, it's over here. Come try it out. She's like, I gotta go. She go back, tell her husband, yeah, it's getting a little hot. She ain't leave when she found out about the other junk. She ain't leave when she found out about the other junk. Knew where she stayed and everything. Your side jank supposed to know about your main jank. Your main jank not supposed to know about your side jank. Yeah, don't hit me though. You can let that go off your head if you want to. You can start Dougieing if you want to, but the side jank ain't supposed to know about the main jank. She did. She ain't overstepped nothing. Came through every time. He messed up. It was like, you gotta go home, man. Your wife is she putting pressure on all of us. You gotta go home. You can't be over here at your side jank house all the time. You be over here at your side jank for like a week straight. You gotta go back home. You gotta have a wife. The house gotta be, you know what I'm saying? If the house ain't right, that your house is starting to mess up my house. Go back home, man. You can't be doing that. He was really to start messing up. Towards the end of the movie, beginning of the movie, he didn't want to be president. He wanted to be a gangster. He did that. But at one point, you praised him because he wasn't snitching. Yeah. He got to start snitching. He got to start snitching. You know. Hey, man, I got to have this conversation with you. I'm going to write on this napkin. I need you to talk a certain way. I got to snitch. But you got to confess to what you feel like you can confess to or not confess to anything at all. Whatever you say, that's on you. You can say, just don't say too much. Just know I got a wire on me. Then he tells his wife, okay, we got to get out. We got to get out of here. So he snitches on Paulie. He get everybody, you know what I'm saying, pinched. Then he go into witness protection. He lives a peaceful life ever after. He lives it in the movie. Lives a peaceful life with his wife in some state, some address. I don't know his name. Witness protection program. That's the goal in life, right? You live in such a way. You know how the shorties be like pretty and put up? Yeah, that's how you gotta be. You gotta just be out the way and have a whole nother identity. Some remote location. Your groceries get DoorDash and Instacarted. They'll never see you outside, but you be outside. He on Goodfellas. Casino and Goodfellas. Movies everyone should see. Inception. I ain't a movie buff, but we got caught here. Inception. Cool thing about Inception. Dreams. Planting seeds. I've been having dreams. Jumping on the trampoline. That just, about planting those seeds and whatnot. This is why we have certain conversations with a shorty. You talk inclusively. And you using imagery, you say you and me or us and we. You use inclusive nouns and pronouns to include you and her in future plans so that in her mind, she putting you and her together. Inception is about planting those seeds. So when things happen later, she already kind of seen you and her together. With love bombing, that's why you do it in such an extreme that you talk about marriage and kids. Other things should happen before that. So when those things happen before that, it ain't, you see what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, you did? Okay, we talking about baseball. Basically, you tell her a grand slam. Grand salami. If you don't know what a grand slam is, that means all the bases are loaded. And you hit a home run with all the bases loaded. That's a grand slam. So you tell her the grand slam. But for that to be happen, all the bases had to be loaded. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about going to first base, second base, third base. In her mind, you already said grand slam and home run Kentucky Derby, baby. You know what I'm saying? You already done put the end goal in her mind. So everything that has to happen before that, she already cool with it. That's if you want baseball reference. If baseball is your preference. You see what I'm saying? I'll break it down for you. I can give you some analogies, metaphors, and whatnot. Make it similes and all that. Similes is using like or as. Metaphors is using is or are, for example. You talk like Cat Williams. Kind of like. You talk like. That's a simile. You are Cat Williams. Telling you that you are a comedian, you're funny. Metaphors and similes, analogy. Now, an analogy gives you two different contexts and situation in which they should behave similarly. This is to this as this is to this. Like apples is to oranges as carrots are to corn. Fruit and fruit, vegetable. Closed systems. Abstract algebra. You don't think a math class is important till you need what you're supposed to learn in that math class and the next math class. You're like, oh my fuck. I had good teachers, math teachers. I had good teachers in general. But there was one professor, abstract algebra, that messed me up, bro. He realized I started playing YouTube videos. I was like, I could do this at home. You ask him a question, does somebody else want to come up here and solve it? You solve it. 2 + 2 not knowing what it is. Hey, my mama told me to tell you. I ain't tell you to say all that. other movies. Wolf of Wall Street. I don't want to talk about that. Great Gatsby. Whoever was the costume director, if that's what you want to call it, the stylist. Them three-piece suits. Prego. Three-piece suits, baby. If you don't know what a three-piece suit is, that's the blazer, the vest, and the pants. Some people be like, your shoes should match the belt. Your shirt and tie gotta go together. Gold watch or silver watch. Semantics. Cause black go with gold. The blue go with the gold. Your tans, nudes, and browns, they go with the gold. When should you ever put the silver on? I just don't know. If you're gonna do black and white, you can do silver. Red is a power color. That's why you see presidents wear red, a red tie. Blue is solidarity. Obama wore a tan suit. Kamala had on a blue suit. Her pronouns are she and her. You gotta claim pronouns, I gotta start questioning. So why we doing that? And because I think the other part about that is, I don't know, you should just claim, it's just a whole concept. Why we even talk about, why can't we talk about these things? Life used to be so simple. It used to be so simple. Why do these questions even matter? Equal opportunity employment. Something like that. Affirmative action. We gotta make sure we have this many minorities in school or in the company or in this commercial. Then you got reverse. How you gonna have reverse? Discrimination is discrimination. Prejudice is prejudice. It is what it is. Stop making up other terms and names. It's a name for everything. The tip of the shoestring called an aglet. Even that got a name. If you say soul, do you mean S-O-U-L, S-O-L-E, or S-O-L? Because depending on where you grow up, you gotta take the SOL test. If there's a prison nearby, just know they determine the location of a prison by the 3rd grade African American male reading test. That's where they determine where to put a prison. Yep, right here. Right about here. There's gonna be a lot of action over here. Triple K rebranded itself as, where'd the idea of a cop? Pig. 5-0. 12. This one's pretty good. Movies everyone should see. That's another good movie. They said Titanic, Jack was a time traveler. He actually came back to save Rose, and he mentions things in the future. The lottery was invented to catch time travelers. Space is fake. The Earth is flat. This is a flat Earth speech. Man. There's so much information out here. Some true, some ain't. What's true and what ain't? What is true? You ever heard the story of the truth and the lie? The story of the truth and the lie. We got 5%. Can we do it? We can do together. Hey, hey. Do-do-do-door. Do-do-do-door. Swiping, no swiping. Swiping, no swiping. Turn, turn, turn. The story of the truth and the lie. Very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. Here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna use the what you call for this. I'm gonna switch it up. We can go with this one. Instead of the rose gold seats. Yeah. Bad, bad, bad. Take the photos off on the Jeep. Crackle. Questo è soggetto 356. This is subject 356. This is subject 356. I'm gonna start it. Let's get it started in here. But my phone on 5%. So I have to charge. Very intentional. Very unnecessary. Very cool. So, let's talk about movies. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's a good movie. I haven't seen Anaconda or Jaws in a while. Oh, we got one with who? Oh, Into the Deep Blue. Into Deep. Oh, those are two different movies. I'm not sure if LL Cool J in both of them. It's this one called Into Deep. That might be Omar Epps. He plays a cop. Undercover cop. And then, you know, you got your loyalty and you loyal to the cop situation. You start having feelings and about this and the third. And then you get to become attached to certain, you played the character too well. Well, one on, I think it's called Deep Blue Sea or something like that. That's a shark movie. Baby shark doop doo 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 doo. Baby shark doop doo doo doo. Baby shark. Mama shark doop doo doo doo. Finding Nemo. Ants. It's a bug's life. The Secret of Nim. I haven't seen that, but I've seen it pop up a couple times though. Wait, okay. Gonna be a real boy. Geppetto. Man, that is probably, man, I tell you what, bro. Alice in Wonderland. I don't know what she had there. I don't know what she ate. Call her the White Rabbit. What? This is happening? Hallucinations. Who are you? Pinocchio was drunk and high at the same time. They don't make cartoons like they used to, man. They don't make cartoons. They can't no more. Cancel culture. We should be a proper country. Then they outlawed Quaaludes in 1982. Introduced credit cards in 1989. What in the world? Then they started doing some diseases and shit. They got rid of polio. Or was it polo? I don't know. Then you had the one president who couldn't walk. Speak softly, carry a big stick. Whoever said that. Winston Churchill. I think he's England now. Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Baby shark. Carmen San Diego. Mrs. Frizzle. I'm just a bill sitting on Capitol Hill. Name the 3 branches of the government. Legislative, judicial, executive. Executor, Pokemon. But then the other executor is part dragon, and that don't make sense to me. And then, how you gonna have it so that you can't even see the head of it? When you facing it? This is on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Now, the thing about this executor actually popped up on, like a poster early on, but you never saw it actually either in-game or on the cartoon. You never saw this form of executor, but it always did exist. Now, I don't think the type actually existed, but then for them to make it dragon and whatever, I guess grass, I don't know why it's part dragon. But then, how could you define a dragon? How could you define a dragon? What a dragon is? That could be one, right? Right? A dragon doesn't necessarily have to have wings, right? A dragon with no wings. The winged dragon of Ra. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, we got 4%. We have 4%. Movies everyone should. This is 356. This is 356. Let me see if it does another question. Let go pop back up. Oh man, the chat wasn't moving. What we call it though? Take on Robin there. Joe Pesci. Oh, you watched The Departed. Happy Holiday. Gangs in New York. Tassie Castan Cab. Donnie Darko. Rubber Ridge. Boku no Pick a Movie is the best. Last pink sock hanging on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Big bag. That's random. We wasn't even eating. A water bag. The Great Survive. Nation on Plane. It's not sad. One country. Good house. Okay. Alright, the chat went to move. I didn't see the chat. I didn't even see the chat. The water bed. I'm trying to see what that be like. I ain't never had that ever happen to me. Realities. Joe Pesci. Dang, bro, I needed to know that when I was sitting there talking about. I kept talking about what I was being there talking about. Blue Magic, hair grease. Okay. The sticker didn't pop back up. I'm trying to see if it give me another question. Another question. Movies everyone should see. It did that one. That one was cool. Somebody was talking about today, rename a movie, but make it singular. Go on with the air particle. Air molecule. Somebody said jaw. Somebody said somewhere, something, once. Everywhere, everything, all at once. Wolf of Wall Street, good movie too. But you can also think about it in a very negative way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's called Wolf. Now, And speaking about the wolf, throw me to the wolf pack and I return me in the pack, whatever. But, oh, you know what one shorty said? He said, you tell somebody your vulnerabilities, your insecurities, you think you confiding in her, and the whole time you talking to a shark. You don't show dogs meat. But then that be the thing though. Some people think you a sheep, but you're really a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's where they mess up. It's Sunday. Y'all gonna let me preach? Y'all gonna let me teach? This is an excellent session of Cigar Talk. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. Paulo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella jungle del graffiti. Questo è Impostore, Rockstar, it's a fake rockstar chat show. Pensieri tangenziali, formerly known as Tangential Thought Chat Show, podcast with Cigar, Cigar Talk Podcast. Questo è soggetto 356. This is subject 356. We had 353, which is 353. 354, which is 354. 355, which is 355. Questo è soggetto 356. This is 356. This was excellent. Outstanding. Excelente. What's the P word? Phenomenal. Wheezy F baby, and the F is for fantastic. The F is for phenomenal. We got 3%. I don't think I necessarily need to finish this. While the phone is charging, I will definitely just continue. I'll finish there. And we have 2 more for the night. And I'll be satisfied with that. If this was my last one, I would be a little bit whatchamacallit, but we have 2 more for the night, and it's the blue pack. So, we got the show. I might be going with the silver again. It's 10 cents cheaper. Actually, the 2-pack, 2 of the 2 packs come to $3.19. 2 of the 129 pack come up to $2.76. That's really for 24 plus 19. Let me just do 30 plus 19. Will be 49 minus 6. It's 43. 43. That's 43 cents. That's a 43-cent difference. One message to the world: fuck bitches, get money. My phone on 2%. My phone on 2%. I gotta go charge my phone. Current time, it's 11:31 post-meridian Eastern Standard Time. Current time is 11:31 p.m. EST. Phone is on 2%. Phone is on 2%, bro. I'm gonna try to write it down. Hopefully that save it. Give me a little extra more time. Give it to me one more time. Actually, we can do a blackout. Wanna do a blackout? Podcast, real podcast, Rob. No visual, just audio. Phone is on 2%, I gotta charge. Going to blackout. Let's do this. Call of Duty Black Ops. Oh, here. All right. Let's do this. You heard that? I grabbed the charger. Sitting in the dark. Ain't no light Oh, I got the charger. To be honest, as long as we can hear you, it's all that matters, right? That's real podcast right there. Audio matters. Okay. There's no charger. Where's the outlet? The green light means it's plugged in. And I attach it back on the phone. Now phone charger. Phone is now charging. It's a little bit of a breeze. No Bahama breeze. A little bit of a breeze. On this way, like right there, is daggone. The wall kind of protects it from like the wind blowing. I'm about to put my hood on. I got that shit. Where the focus on what matters in describing the scene. Do you talk cryptically, descriptively? You gotta think about it a little bit. It's not a rock, but it rocks. Okay? It's not a drink. It's not a rock, but it rocks. See what I'm saying? Phone is on the charger, charging wirelessly. The sky. I can't tell that it's cloudy, but I don't see any stars, so I know it's cloudy. I don't even know where the moon is at, so I know it's cloudy, because it was a full moon on April 1st, so it should still be somewhere near full. And I don't see the moon. I don't see the moon. You can see the silhouette of the trees. That means you can see the outline of the trees, kind of sort of against the sky. The trees have more of a darker tint, and the sky still has like a more of a deep midnight bluish tint. And what else do we got? Is there anything else that sets the scene? As I puff again. Sometimes I like just watching which way the smoke goes. It goes up, goes left, goes right. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which way the wind blows. I hear a cricket. That means it's a male cricket. The only mosquitoes that bite are female mosquitoes. They need that extra nutrients and stuff for their larvae. The male cricket, I think the word, I'm pretty sure it starts with an S. It's not striding or something, but it's something like that. The crickets that you hear are male crickets. They're trying to attract female crickets. And at the same time, let the other male crickets know where they at. Don't come over here. So it's a mating call and also like a warning at the same time. Birds do something similar. Birds chirp to let other birds know, I'm over here. Don't come over here. That's why birds be chirping. That's why birds be chirping. It's springtime, but my hand's cold. But it's not too cold. I can't bear it, you know. Not too cold. I can't bear it. Here. Phone back on 5%. I don't know if I trust it. It ain't been charging that long, and it's charging wirelessly. They don't charge that fast wirelessly. We're gonna just say 5%. We'll take it at 5%. We'll take it at 5%. What else? No, my hands is cold, but my hands have been colder. It ain't cold enough for me to start shivering, but I do feel it. Cigars at that final third. Back in there, cigar. Cigar is warm. Keep my hand warm. Kinda. Just a tip, though. Has that ever worked for anybody? Just a tip. Just let me put a tip in. You end up signing all the way. Okay. You knew where this was going. I remember somebody told me, if it's less than 10 strokes, it don't count. So, I don't know, sure to let that fly or not, but if it work, it work. Shoot, that's probably all you need sometimes. 10, less than 10, let me get 9 strokes. Just let me get 9 strokes, but that'd be all right, I'm trying to tell you. You want any more than that, you just try to touch water over there, it don't even count, you know what I'm saying, 9 little like that. You ain't got time to catch no rhythm, no pattern, nothing. Just let it get gone, I tell you, get gone. Current time 11:41. Post Meridian Eastern Standard Time. Current time 11:41. Current time 11:41. My hair felt good. I ain't thought about my hair in a little bit. But I just moved my head under the hood and I'm just like, oh, I heard that noise. Oh, that's my head. I ain't thought about it. It ain't itching or nothing. I ain't gonna touch it. I ain't think about it. Being patient with it though. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. I think it's kind of cool the whole time. I think it's gonna be cool the whole time. I'm really actually interested in it growing, man. Seeing the growth. For real, man. I'm really interested in seeing the growth, bro. Actually taking care of it. A long time I wasn't taking care of it. I wasn't doing nothing. Nothing. I didn't think about it. But now I'm actually thinking about it, taking care of it, see what it do. See if it do something. I think the front whatchamacallit, because for a little bit of time, once I got whatchamacallit, I kept putting them hats on, the hat on and off. Keeping that hat on and off, kept just scraping it from my head, so I wasn't even caring about it. That's why I think whatchamacallit, but it's gonna be all right. Now that stress and that pressure gone from it, could be, it might breathe a little bit. And that's all right. That's all right. Wednesday. Make 1 week. After 1 week. Because, you know, any type of growth, I guess, I don't know how you got, I don't even know what you kind of sort of knows in the growth, right? Is you see hair coming up from the, oh, I don't know why I kept forgetting to say that. The part size determines the lock size. You know, the smaller part, well, if you got a lot of small parts, those will make it closer to like sister locks. Why they ever call it that, I don't know. That's a lot. Medium, and then you got up there the wicks. Now wicks is almost kind of sort of that Lisa Simpson, Kodak Black, Future got. Wicks. So we're gonna medium size. I'm excited. I can't wait to laser describing the budding process. It makes sense. You know, you got the strain as is, then the new ones gotta come in with that, and then the strain gotta, you know, wrap around that, and then it gotta come all together, and then just gotta form, then it finally just be one whole thing all together. They call that the ugly phase. Boy, I think it's kind of cool the whole time. I think it'll be cool the whole time. You know, and then just testing it out. Right as of right now, I ain't using no gels. You know what I'm saying? Now, the people who got coils have to use gels. And using gels and oils, that lead to product buildup. Me, I'm just using water right now, and I ain't focused on because I haven't gotten down to where I went about it. I watched a couple videos. I heard rose water every video. I know to use rose water. When it comes to oils, they start mixing and matching, and ain't no consensus. You watch 5 different videos, you're gonna hear 5 different oils. So I don't know which oil to use, so I ain't gonna use no oil just yet. I don't think I need to. And that lead to product buildup. I don't think I'm gonna have to deal with that at all. My current trajectory. No product buildup. Just use water. Now with water, you can't have oversaturation though. And then you can have some unraveling. Now I don't want to do that, but I do want to keep everything moist. But they supposed to be moist down to the roots, and they trying to make this whole thing a science. We just make your natural other do. I used to water the plants. I used to mist the plants. Now I'm misting myself. I'm my own plant. I'm my own plant. Yeah. Let me see what phone. That was 11:46. It was 1:45. We at 8%. Whoa. My tripod fell. Pick that up. Put that right there. I think we're gonna make sure. I'm gonna get it up to about 20%. I might whatchamacallit. I'll get the intro for it for the next one, because we're getting down to the end of this one. It got 8%. I can at least got enough percentage. Record the intro next one, then come back and charge. Do that. I don't know where it landed. All right, let's go. Let's get this next one going. Then come back and charge. That was it's like a 5 or a 6. Blue magic. Trying to think about which one I want to use. Oh, we gotta do all of that. Okay. Very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. There's always that one little extra step that just, then you can't even get the back open. Hurry up. It takes so long. I'm rushing. You start rushing, make more mistakes. Questo è soggetto. 357. Questo è soggetto 357. This is subject 357. Hopefully I caught that. We'll see. Very unnecessary. Very intentional. Very cool. Okay. We'll keep right here till I got charged up again. Phone is at what? 7%. It's just a little cold. It's just getting a little colder. It's almost midnight though. Easter is over. Thank goodness. Can't believe it's home. Okay, I'm not about to read that. All right. Those are things you gotta start thinking about, right? However long it took you to type that message, in a fraction of a second, I just blocked you and didn't read it. There's a lot of time that was wasted on your behalf. I'm not sure if you continue. I'm not sure if you should continue doing that. I'm not sure if you should continue wasting your time. I'm not sure if you should continue wasting your time. Just like that. Reclaiming my time. Not that I'm tired, but definitely not as animated. Definitely not as animated. Man, all these different experiences just coming together at one time. Everything, everywhere, all at once. And thinking about, and then some of those other things, just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it, or just like whatever the routine kind of sort of has been, just continue with that, and the rest of it just fall as is. Sad to say. In the morning, get that 2-pack. But might do the silver one. It's cheaper. Get to save like 30, 20 cents. Every cent matters. Every cent matters. Yeah, man. Guess we could do ASMR for a minute. I'll start at the next minute mark. Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever. Be quiet. Stop talking. Professional yapper. chit chatter. Gihareh. That's how you say chatter in Italian. I like it, but it's a little hard for me to pronounce. Gihareh. Chiaachierre. Gihareh. It's chatter. Cigar. Cigar. That's chatter. All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Whoa. Yeah, gotta start over. God damn. Try to be cool and shit. Start the fuck over. Start the next to the top minute. Oh. Dang, bro. Can't do the simple things, small things. ASMR for 1 minute. All right, we got it. We did it. Yeah, I got it. We gotta deal with this for like April, May. We gotta deal with this until June. Gotta deal with this till June. Oh, another little Christian joke. It was like, Christians, we don't believe in spells and witchcraft. Also Christians, We believe our Savior rose up on the third day, somewhere around the spring equinox, and this, that, and the third. We don't believe in spells and witchcraft. 3 wise men was looking at the stars. Don't believe in astrology and shit. But that shit say read the rainbow. Can't look at a rainbow on the ground, that shit in the sky. The Bible say look up at the stars. Look at the rainbow. All that shit in the sky. Read the sky. Those are the directions. Don't believe in spells and witchcraft. It's turning a stick into a snake. Sound like spells and witchcraft to me. Sorcery. Don't believe in spells and witchcraft. That burning bush he was smoking that burning bush. Don't believe in spells and witchcraft. Walking on water. Don't believe in spells and witchcraft. Prayer, spells, manifestations. They'll be like, spells and witchcraft at the same time. I think that bird on the tree was me, Ma, trying to talk to me. You don't believe in spells and witchcraft. It ain't Sunday, but the sun come up every day. Current time is 11:59. Post Meridian, East Standard Time. Easter Sunday. It ain't Sunday, but the sun come up every day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boy, yeah. 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 So this is Sunday 3:57. I'm gonna charge my phone up one more time. We're going black people. We're going dark. 3, 2. Gotta go charge. Gotta wash. Give me new time. Gotta wash. Resurrection Day over with. Resurrection Day over with. It's Monday now. It's Monday. What's the next holiday after this one? Mother's Day? Which day is Mother's Day? It's on a Sunday, ain't it? Which Sunday? Third Sunday in May? Y'all better start working on your Mother's Day gift. That ain't shit I gotta deal with. Start working on Mother's Day gift. Then after that, you got the Sunday, one of them Sundays in June. I ain't gotta worry about that either. Central Time. Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Middle of the U.S. It's a party in the USA. Archipelago. Peninsula. A bay. A gulf. What's the difference? The Great Lakes. The Mississippi River. I was born by the river. You do want to see the Mississippi River, don't you? I ain't never seen the Mississippi River. They got gators in New Orleans. Gators, baby. Florida Gators. Now, I did see a lady have to handle an alligator there, or that alligator was handling her. I don't know what the jump was going on. There's this little boy. I'm not going to say the race, but he was watching this thing happen. He was laughing. Yeah. Anyway. The lady, she go to the alligator. The alligator got a hold on her. I'm just going to talk freely, but I'm just going to say it was cool to see this actually in action. But I got related to football. That's why I say cool. So in football, it's a workout called alligator roll. I'm lying. No. You do got these rolls. I think they're crab rolling or something. I forget. Yeah, there's these rolls you got to do in football. It's just some type of exercise. Like football, you got suicides running back and up and down the court. Football got these type of rolls you got to do or whatever. But when you go to tackle somebody, especially you tackle them around like at the legs, once you grab them, you're supposed to do an alligator roll. And so you grab them and you just roll. The alligator actually, like once it had her arm, it hit the roll. And I was like, oh, I never seen it. I ain't seen it actually do that before. Now she rolled with it. It was like, thank goodness she rode with it. Somebody was like, well, what else was she supposed to do? Not sure if you had a choice. Well, it depends, right? You know what I'm saying? With the predator and the hunter, and it actually did that, and you didn't go with the road, and just some things could have broken and snapped and stuff like that. So she had the alligator roll. Well, the alligator had her arm. It did the roll, and she ended up going underwater and rolling around with it. Just so, you know, like, basically you understand, like, her arm could have, like, snapped or broke or anything like that, you know, so she went with the roll. But to see that actually happen, it was, like, different. It was just, I was like, oh, snap. Oh, I did see that video. Oh, it's now 12:03 anti-meridian Eastern Standard Time, 12:03 a.m. EST. Hold on. Move around a little bit. If it is, I'll come back and I'll see. Be back 2 shakes of the lamb's tail. How fast does a lamb shake his tail? Where did that phrase come from? Oh, yeah. I don't know why you gotta run to the same time. Daggone 35 cents. 50. No, 35. 35. When it goes is, you know, and then people start, you know what I'm saying, every once in a while, you ain't paying attention to it. Because, yeah, at some point, you know, things just be different for some people. Just a certain little, what you call it, you know what I'm saying, certain merch milestones and whatnot. But we'll probably actually hit something like that. Because I remember somebody else was like, one from car for a little bit, waiting for the next little jump, big jump. There's another little jump with her. I think Gihareh. Everything's going. You know what I'm saying? These little cars. Yeah, there. You know. Passover and cheese. Passover. No, a little more Passover and cheese. There we go. Well, it'll at least be this year. When? I'm not here right there though. I'm not here right there though. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna try. The only thing about starting a little bit earlier is just with this coldness and whatnot. The only thing was the rain from this weekend. Wow. 12:09 a.m. Easter. I'm not expecting to see somebody this time. Oh, what they got going on? I'm not sure if they even knows I was over here. Don't let me hear nothing. I don't know where they walked to. What if they still walking or if they stopped? I don't know what they came to do. I know they still over there. I see the light. And now they're running. I don't know what they had going on. What they doing at this time of the night. I was about to say, if we did anything else, I won't stop me. I sure would talk about it. I think I heard a car. Why you even got out of the car? Yep, there go their lights. It ain't moved yet. Okay, there it go. What percent we got? 11%. We got one more. One more. I think we started and ended the day the right way. I mean, what's that today? I don't even know. It was at least 6. That was another back half. For half, I know. I think I had 2. So at least 10 for the day. At least 10 for the day. It might have been that. All right, let's go and get this last cigar. Let's go and get this last cigar. Phone is on 11%. We should at least be able to get halfway through. One day, one way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way. We're gonna have a Cubone jank soon this week, bro. We're gonna have a Cubone jank this week. Up 10%. Phone on 10%. Finally just drop and hang and contract and spin and yeah. One way or another. And it's auto. I like the 8s, so we'll go with the green. Rose gold. That's it. Rocky Road. Yeah. 2 shows and 1 blow. What is this? I don't know what it is. Yeah, let's get this set up all the way right. Okay. Tell me, sure I just get at least that what you call it in there. Very intentional, very unnecessary, very cool. Not going with the black. We're gonna go with the rose gold. Questo è soggetto 358. Questo è soggetto 358. This is subject 358. Very unnecessary, very intentional, very cool. Last one for today, for right now. Last one for right now. pretty good. That's 6 on this one. Oh. It's cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice. Well, right here. Now, come on. 60, 120, 3 hours. I've had 3 hours. I don't know how long. Maybe, I'm really not sure if we've done 3 hours, 2026 yet. Really not sure. Oh. Last one. Trecento chocolatato. 358. This ticket never popped back up, man. I don't know where it went. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay. Peaceful vibe. Peaceful vibe. I'm happy, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Got something to look forward to this week. Then after that, really sit there and just be in energy. Okay, what to do next? This week clears some stuff out. Season 19. Cigar. About 2 weeks. Yeah, who would end up having an unscripted, unplanned episode. That's my delusional episode. That's almost like a double entendre. A delusional episode, because you know, people are like, oh, they have an episode. But then the episode being a part of season 19. And we'll do that one live. We'll do it live. It's a bandana. The first bandana made more. Sentimentally. Oh, the 10th was next. Is this week? 10th, I think, is Friday. It's not like a good end, I don't know. Never know the consequences of misfortune. Story of the Chinese farmer. Oh, we good. We got 9%. So, I do remember April 10th. I do remember April 10th, 2025. All day you remember. There's 2 days of 2025. Well, one day I can give a play-by-play for. That day I'm not really sure. I just know what I was doing. And then for 3 days it just stopped. Yeah. And just barely still wanted to play fetch. Oh, man. I'm like, this is not the time. I threw the stick, though. Because I was like, you know what? What else to do right now? That is so crazy, wow. That is so crazy, wow. 3 days. Nowhere to go, nowhere to move. It's one of those, something has to happen. Man. Okay. Different being in a, I'm not sure like what's gonna happen. And then being in a, okay, this is what I want to happen and plan to make that happen. That's the other thing about after Wednesday, Thursday. After this week, it'll be in the space of okay, what to do or think to make happen next. Not like a season. That can come in however it's supposed to, but more, just what to think to do to happen next. Mm. I wanna something to drink. Go get something to drink. It's early. It's early. It's only 12 o'clock. How was the weekend? That's a question to ask on Monday. How was your weekend? Somebody asked me that. Well, if I might probably ask somebody that. Probably gonna probably ask me back. I'm gonna say delusional. I'm gonna say delusional. How was your weekend? Delusional. What do you mean by that? You ever do something that you want to do, but you're not sure if you should do it? You see? And that's how you get them talking. Um, I'm also kind of think to like, mm, I have to look. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Wow. None of them were like this all night. And then the last one. Cycles. Life cycles. being ready for it. When is it gonna stop? How is it gonna stop? Both. I have a playlist called Hand Roll. If you want to see hand rolling cigars. Yeah, yeah. Got a playlist called Hand Roll though. I should repost one of them or something. It don't take too long. See if I do it from a computer or something. I don't know. That's time. Oh, my hair itching. Hold on. My hair itching. Some might tell you Cuba is overrated. Good is good. I can't speak on that. I can't speak on Cuba. I've had Dominican, I've had Nicaraguan, Ecuadorian. Not let that blow out real quick. That was a 4. Not be scratching. Do I want something to drink? Do I want 2 more? That way we get 360. I'm hit 360 today. Human archetypes. look up a human archetype, try to figure out which one you are. There's the wind blowing in my face. This one started off a little rowdy, but now it got calm. It always get calm. Calm before the storm. Storm goodness of calm. Storm be clearing stuff out. Bro. Stuff get lost in one pocket. You only got one pocket. Stuff still get lost. Get lost, chunk. Animals. Man, it's gonna be the first year, man. No pets, no plants, no fish, no nothing. This is different. Now that's an easy no. I'm telling myself no on plants and animals as of currently. I really wanted some Chinese food today. It was closed. Easter Sunday. It was closed. Every once in a while, you gotta tell yourself, loosen your face up, relax your eyebrows, loosen up your face, relax your eyebrows, take all that tension out. Let your face relax, let your cheeks drop. I think it's still going this way. It's weird, the air going up. Not left or right, it's going up. Try and keep it on my nose, my face. Which hand can I keep warm? Oh. I told myself I was gonna make the walk today. I don't have to. Not sure if I want to. I can make it any time today. If I really want to. I don't know no restaurants that way though. I will say. So far, I think I live streamed every day this year so far. I think. I know I did in 2025. I know I did in 2024, 2023. I think so far this year we've been pretty decent. Yeah, I think I had some. Weird. Camera not showing. What is it doing? It say wink with both eyes. It's actually not hard. Just use your eyebrows. That's one. Other one. See, he can wink. A wink is a blink. Blink with one eye, so a wink. The water goes down the sink. You need some water to drink. Taking the time to think. Push to the edge of the brink. Going around the skating rink. Got a coat that's mink. Girl got a praise kink. No gold chain link. Favorite color, rose gold, not pink. There's a singer named Tink. Is bronze, not copper, or zinc? A little freestyle poetry. To end, questo è soggetto. 358. Subject 358. Just put it out already. No. No. Oh, no. This is whatchamacallit. Get do a little miss session. A little miss session. Man, we getting low, bro. Oh, man. We getting low. Nothing, man. I don't do shit for money. You bitches is tricks. Yeah, we doing shit for money. What the hell up? This shit. That bitch up. Snip, shove.